To all your questions about when the Dwarka Expressway in Gurgaon will be ready and livable, we decided to examine this region in detail. We have gone on ground and tracked the entire length of the Dwarka Expressway to find out how much progress has been made ever since the legal breakthrough last year. Here are the top 5 latest developments from the Dwarka Expressway. Under the winter haze, things seem to be warming up on the long-stalled Dwarka Expressway. Gurgaon's Urban Development Authority, Huda, has scaled up construction of the 18-kilometer Dwarka to Manesar Expressway in recent months. And January 2016 is going to be a big month for this project, as the 1-kilometer pending stretch inside New Palam Vihar is due to get unlocked.
Firstly, the oustees of Dwarka Expressway who were supposed to get plot allotments are likely to get the allotted plots very soon. They were preferring sector 110A for their allotment, and that sector has now been cleared of all litigation. The government has got all the clear land in sector 110A to allot. They were all to be done by 31st of January in fact, but it may spill over to March by the time the government allots the plots to them.
Earthwork is also in progress on many portions that were freed after the legal settlement of 2015. Huda is also paying attention to branding this prime real estate area. New gantries have come up in recent days, welcoming commuters and property buyers. Maximum action can be seen towards the second half of the expressway, where a critical railway overbridge is being built. Ever since May of 2015, when the legal case over the Dwarka Expressway was settled, Huda has been in full swing trying to complete the construction of this railway overbridge in sector 37C Gurgaon. Huda is now estimating that within the next few months, this flyover to NH8 will be ready. Once this railway overbridge is ready, the Haryana side of the Dwarka Expressway will be a seamless travel. But while Haryana has been proactive these past few months, Delhi has disappointed on its side of the expressway. The Dwarka entry of the expressway is still to be acquired by the Delhi Development Authority.
The good news is that the UD ministry has told the DDA to start negotiating directly with these landowners of this 1 kilometer, because under the land acquisition policy there is a direct negotiation provision also. You know, Haryana on their part has spent already 3,000 crores to get this 18 kilometers up and running. If just for 1 kilometer on the Delhi side this whole Dwarka Expressway cannot be used, it's very unfortunate, because over here on one side the NGT is hell-bent on getting the government to decongest NH8. And if just 1 kilometer of a stretch can hold up a decongestion effort of 22 kilometers, it's very sad, and it's been 10 years.
The Bijwasan flyover inaugurated last month was supposed to smoothen access to the expressway. But of what use is this flyover when the entry to the Dwarka Expressway is still to be cleared by the DDA? With camera person AJ Joseph, Vasudha Sharma, NDTV. Those were the top 5 construction updates on the Dwarka Expressway. Samir, I would like to ask you, the developers that I spoke to for this story, so they're all gung-ho that, you know, this road is nearing completion, and they also have a message for our viewers that, you know, go buy, book a home now, because the primary deals are coming at a very attractive price point, and as the road nears completion, that won't be true. Do you agree with that?
Well, you know, with infrastructure coming in any area, the rates slowly go up, that's for sure, and that's been happening in every micro market. Wherever there is some infrastructure completion, that happens slower than later. But at the same time, you know, prices had run up quite a fair bit, and social infrastructure is still hardly there on the Dwarka Expressway stretch, where there is top developments of these developers are. So I agree with the fact that the prices are still quite compelling to get into the market from a long-term perspective, because as I see it, once the Dwarka Expressway is ready, there is some amount of livability that comes by, then social infrastructure will quickly follow.
Are the prices at a discount right now?
Well, if you look at price points which were bought by investors earlier, they are looking to sell their properties at a very low price, lower than the primary market price that developers are quoting. which is the right opportunity according to me to get into anything that you buy between 5 and 6,500 rupees depending on the location. And naturally 6,500 rupees has to be quite attractive, say a sector 109 or whatever. There is a good amount of upside that is possible, but I would say that with the state of the markets currently at which they are, both stock markets and real estate markets, and the way the global economy is functioning, and so is the Indian economy, I would say it's a good 3-year period before prices start to look up in a big way.
Okay.
So don't expect miracles to happen. Expect a slow appreciation for the next 1.5, 2 years. When I mean slow appreciation, I mean inflation driven appreciation, and then going forward you could get this big jump overnight. I would say in a 1 year's period or a 2-year period, at the right time you'll get a 30-40% jump.
Okay.